So here is my Snapchat, and what I wanted to do real quick is show you the difference between trying to rewatch a regular story versus a private story. Here you have an account that's called Spam, and another one that's also Spam, but you'll notice that it has a lock around it. The one with the lock around it is going to be a private story, and the one without a lock is just a regular story. So obviously, if you click on both of these, instantly, right away, you can go and rewatch them. But the question is, what happens once you go and refresh the page and they're no longer there? So the main thing when you have a regular story, what you would be able to do is go to your search bar and search in that person's name or account, and you'll see how at the top, Spam pops up and you see their regular story. So, we clicked on both their private and their regular story. So maybe by clicking on their thing, then you'll see both stories. So let's try that. So we click it, here's their regular story. And then that's all. So that's how you would regularly go and view a normal story, but obviously the private story isn't there, but when you exit out of it and you refresh, look, there's no private story. So that's why this is actually a little bit difficult or a little confusing for people who might be new to Snapchat, or in general, if they've never really dealt with private stories before, this could definitely be a thing. So it's actually really simple, and again, if you go to your friend's page or whatever, and you try to scroll down and find it, I don't know exactly where, Spam's thing is, but if you would try to go through that way and then click on their icon, you'll notice that, again, it still isn't there. So all you have to do is go to where your stories normally are, and just scroll all the way to the right, or to the left, whatever you want to call it, all the way to the end. And once you get to the end, you'll see all these stories that you've already watched, and they have kind of the replay button. Then you just have to find that person's thing, and here again, you have both Spams. You have the one with the lock, you have the one without the lock. It doesn't have the purple around it because you've already watched it, but again, here it is. So all you have to do is click it, and here is their private story again, and this works for, any private story. If they have multiple private stories, you will do the same exact thing, just scroll all the way to the end, and you will find it. And with this, as you guys can see, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment any questions you have, share the video, and all that. But hopefully this was simple enough and could answer your question,